And welcome back again, guys. Welcome to Spoiler Kings. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Brand Man Brandon. We want to break down episode 7 of House of the Dragon, The Red Sowing. Dude, um, I mean, you see Rhaenyra really taking a big risk here. And
Yep,
this is a huge gamble. It's crucial to everything, trying to get all these dragon riders. How did you like this episode?
I really liked it. I loved how dragon centric it was appropriately, right? I
Oh,
like that it hit the ground running from the opening frame, um, with the two dragons kind of on the shoreline. The final shot I thought was absolutely epic. More on that later. Um, the Just the stakes at this point. The Vermithor scene I thought was really cool.
yes.
Side note: if I had to go into a cavern and basically try to dragon whisper, I'd be shitting my pants. Holy crap! I was sitting there intimidated, just watching it. Um, I liked what they did with the character of Oscar. I thought
Mhm.
that was kind of cool. Even even Damon,
Dude, he was a
devious
little
and
little small badass dude, like, right?
yep. It kind of seemed like he had Damon got a little shook.
Mhm.
um, I loved you know I like how every character arc and every plot point just really had me invested. And I again the fact that the dragons themselves more or less took center stage, or felt a little more like co-stars rather than guest stars on this episode, was probably was easily my favorite thing about
You felt them, you saw them, they
it.
looked good, like, it was a very cool thing to see. I agree with everything
Mhm.
you just said, that was probably my favorite part of the dragons. Well, my favorite part was seeing Adam.
Yep,
Because
that was
coming
cool.
up, all those episodes are coming up and him talking about, Cordis doesn't even recognize him as his son because he cannot, even though he know, the mother was on the ship with him and had them, and he knows about them. And getting the dragon come after him, coming to him, and him accepting his destiny, I thought that was very cool to see from the last episode. And now this episode being confident enough to go to Rhaenyra and tell her, like, no, I'm here to serve you. You are the queen. I'm here to serve you. But I got the dragon. I'm not going to turn down my what the dragon's giving me because I feel like I'm owed that. And then the
Mhm.
scene when you see Corlys saying to him, "Well done." It was acceptance of him. I see you.
Yep.
Like that whole avatar. I see you. That's what that was. I thought that was very cool in itself too. When you see a father who has the status that totally disregards you, then now all of a sudden you're on this level that I can accept you, which makes Corliss a shitty person, but it still gives Adam that feeling that he is accepted and good. So
Mhm.
that was cool. And then Rhaenyra looking for these other dragon riders. I really, I mean, Jace. I understood what he was saying. I really understood where Jace was coming from. Because now
Mhm.
look at me. I'm the only one. You want me to be king, right? But I got black hair.
Mhm.
Obviously, my father is not who you're saying it is, right? And I'm supposed to be your heir. So they're not going to accept me. And just that the intricacies of that relationship and Rhaenyra having to be honest in with the crap that she did, you
Mhm.
know, and I think thought that was cool and understanding that yes, if you bring all these quote unquote bastard kids, which I don't like using that word, but that for this concept, I have to say that um you just making me one of many, and he's worried that he will never be able to rule, even if they do win this war with all these dragons.
Yep.
And, and that is amazing. And then, as you said, with Damon having to kind of look at this little kid who he just tried to punk,
hmm
just tried to
and
punk.
basic, yeah, and basically like him come out and establish himself as basically top dog. You know,
Yes, and
that was a great move.
he told this guy's following me. He's doing everything right, but I have to kill him now or
hmm
face ridicule.
Yeah.
I think the most important part about Damon is what happened right afterwards. Him seeing Viserys, right, and
hmm
him basically saying, "Here's the crown. You want it? You want it? I've never wanted it, and that's why it came to me. And it's ruined my life. It's ruined everyone around me's life. Yet you are the one who wants this.
hmm
Do you not see the problem? Are you not understanding how lucky you are to not have this? You could be adjacent to it, still get the power from it, and not have to wear it. It's a
hmm
curse." And I feel like that's the first time Damon understood what was going on. And because he's so arrogant, he's just, I know everything. That was the first time he understood. Maybe I'm lucky,
Yep.
you know. I thought
hmm
that was really cool.
Yeah. It was a good character moment. You know that there was some behind him carrying an even bigger stick. You know.
Oh, that's a very good point. Um,
Mhm.
what did you think about seeing Aegon?
I
Like
like that.
the healing, and then them pushing and say, "Look, you gotta get better."
Yeah. Mhm. There are parts with Aegon like healing where even I was kind of sitting like cringing and kind of like clutching my leg.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm there like, yeah, get it together.
But
uh,
Larry's been told him like, "Dude, you got work. If you
mhm.
don't work, you're gonna die.
Yep,
They're going to kill you. So you either figure this out now, or Aemon's gonna kill you. He already
yep.
burnt you to death. He's gonna kill you."
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what's
This
your favorite part though of you saw from the show? What was your favorite moment?
the final shot. The final shot. I thought the final shot was so cool with the dragons rallying up, and just that final focus on
Aemon.
what's her, yeah, Dame, and why is her name slipping my mind now?
So Rhaenyra or Aemon? Because
Yeah,
Rhaenyra, you
Rhaenyra.
see her seeing her looking powerful, like I am part of this war now. And Aemon,
That's the one.
who's the first one run into every battle,
Mhm.
looking and said, "Hey, we need to turn back, bro. We
Mhm. Yeah,
we can't do this."
yeah. That final shot of her with the several dragons behind her. Yep. Like I was like, oh, like I audibly said that. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
like that. What do you
yeah.
think about these
That
other bastard kids? Basically, she just letting them be, eaten by this dragon. Like,
mhm,
is that crazy? Is that bad that she just did that to them?
it's cold, but
Crazy.
I think that's the name of the game when it comes to Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. You know, a lot of these really cold characters making very, very questionable moves has always been the name of the game.
Mhm.
So it was very in character, but that didn't make it any easier for me to watch.
Oh man, I mean, there's just so many little details that have happened in this episode that I've loved. I thought it was so powerful. Even what was that thing? Who is the one who went to go watch the children? Raina? I think that's
Raina.
Raina. Raina. So
hmm
Lady Raina, and having to leave the castle because when they promised two dragons and she got two baby dragons, having to leave, and then knowing that other big dragons out there, and her chasing after the big dragon. I don't want people to forget if she gets that, woo, that changes all the balance of power. So right now, Rhaenyra has all this power, right? But if we get that one other dragon, man, what if they decide Rhaenyra is not the person and Corlys should be the person? Knowing that now we have his granddaughter, you have his actual technically son. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what if they decide to go a different way? What if it becomes a 3-way war instead of a 2-way? What if Aemon comes back and talks to Corlys and says, "Hey, I need someone to really rule in my hand. You've lost the most. Why don't you come to my side?" Now I know there's a lot of people that have seen and read the books and know exactly what's going to happen. The prospect of that stuff it entertains me. I can't wait to see this season finale.
Same. I'm expecting something unexpected.
Mm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if what you just said, Brian, comes to fruition. That's what I like about House of the Dragon and just kind of Game of Thrones overall. You know, the final season of Game of Thrones, notwithstanding, but I digress.
There was no
Yeah,
final season. Let's not talk about that.
yeah. You just never know. You know, so I could see something like that happening. Uh, Kind of hope it does. To be honest, I think that would be cool.
Is there anything that happened in this episode that you didn't like?
Honestly, not really. I think it delivered everything that I've come to appreciate and expect um, with with House of the Dragon. I think it was probably might even be so far my favorite episode of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I liked how it opened. I liked where they went with a lot with pretty much all the characters. I liked where they I liked the way it ended. I liked what they did with the dragons. Like I said, my favorite thing was how dragon centric it was.
Mm-hmm.
The designs of the dragons were super cool. I just liked how that was very much on full display, and it really set a potential tone for the season finale.
And that's what penultimate episode's supposed to do. The episode
Yep.
before the finale is supposed to do it, and so many shows have been doing it wrong and getting the answer wrong. And I'm glad House of the Dragon has got the answer right.
Yep. It was a good prelude to hopefully something awesome.
I'm excited. I cannot wait to Sunday just to be able to see what's going on. There's so many things that could happen, and I don't know what's going to happen. And I like the fact that I don't know what's going to happen. I can't figure out the show yet. So let's go. I can't wait to talk about this next week. But this is what me, guys. This is me and Brandon are enjoying the show. We love talking to you guys about it. But I want to hear what you guys think. You know, as I said, me and him read everything you guys got. And while Tank is gone, we're going to answer every question. We're going to look at everything, make sure we love all your comments. So please comment. We like this video because if that's how we get to do more things like this. And just subscribe and be there because we'll see you guys on Mondays and Thursdays all the time. We're on our way to 1,600 subscribers, and that's all because of you guys.
Sure is.
Thank you so much. But this is kind of what we're thinking for House of the Dragon. Please, as I said, leave your comments and we will check them out, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks.